Do we have a substitute for Mark? No, Chair. Okay. Thank you. Can I ask members here present this evening if they've got any declarations of interest on the agenda tonight? I'll take that as sent. Thank you. Moving on to item 3 on the agenda, minutes of the previous meeting. Do we consider that's a true and accurate record? If you do, please show your hand now in favour of that. Thank you very much. We've got a very busy agenda tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so just bear with us. Brings us on to item 4, application for major development, Chatterley Valley, Peacock Hay Road, Newcastle. I believe we've got a presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Outline planning permission was granted in 2019 for the redevelopment of Chatterley Valley for industrial development. This application is for the approval of reserve matters relating just to the new roundabout, footways and an improvement to the existing site access. The applicant has confirmed that the Section 278 works at Peacock Hay Road, and what that means is the detailed technical design of the works which get approved or which go to the public highway have already been approved by the Highway Authority. So the new roundabout, I'll just show you, that's the site. You're probably all aware of where Chatterley Valley is. This is Peacock Hay Road up here, and that red dot, and this isn't to scale, by the way, is the location of the roundabout. So it's located on the northwestern edge of the wider development site along Peacock Hay Road. The Highway Authority has raised no objections to the proposal, and the proposed development is considered acceptable in highway terms. So these are the detailed proposals, all very technical and detailed, as it says. Because the actual access point to the site has already been approved as part of the outline application. This is just the detailed specification of it. And these photos of Peacock Hay Road, I'm sure the site looks very different to that now, but we're not able to get down Peacock Hay Road because it's being closed for some time, and that's from the other direction. So as I say, the Highway Authority, no objections, and there are no other matters relevant to the proposal. So that's it.
I believe we've got joining us tonight Mr. Matthew Stocks, who's the agent for the application. I believe we've got him online. Mr. Stocks, are you there? Mr. Stocks?
Hello, yes.
Hello, there
yes.
You are. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, can you hear me okay too?
Yes, perfect. Just to remind you of the protocol, you've got 5 minutes to make your presentation. After 4 minutes, our clerk will remind you you've got a minute remaining. If you'd like to begin now, that'd be great. That'll be your sole contribution to the committee this evening. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Chair and Councillors, for the opportunity to speak. I hopefully won't take up that whole 5 minutes. I'm Matthew Stocks from WSP, and I'm the agent supporting the applicant, Harworth. I've been working with Harworth in relation to this key employment site, Chatterley Valley, for over 5 years, and I've presented to you previously in respect of previous applications. The application before you today, as discussed just now, seeks planning approval for the roundabout and associated access improvements on Peacock Hay Road into the site. And the necessary highways approval has already been secured, and with the local highway authority supportive of this application, and we hope you will agree with the planning department's recommendation to grant approval today. You will have likely seen that the approved earthworks to facilitate the employment development are underway on the site. And you may have seen that Buckingham Group, who were undertaking these works at the site, have entered administration as of September 2023. As soon as that unfortunate news of their administration was confirmed, Harworth took a number of steps, firstly to secure the site, and ensure health and safety is maintained. And secondly, to work towards the recommencement of works on both the earthworks and infrastructure and the new access. So I'm pleased to update you and report that Haworth are working with Amy, who are Staffordshire's outsourced highways partner, who are overseeing the Section 278 works, to ensure that the recommencement of the Section 278 works at the earliest opportunity. And subject to agreeing the contract price, Haworth expects they will be on site in mid to late November, with a view to getting the works complete and the road reopened in late spring 2024. In terms of the main earthwork contracts, just to update you on that, Haworth have just selected their preferred contractor to replace Buckingham Group. So they are to undertake due diligence on the works that have been undertaken on site to date, and a fixed programme will evolve from this. However, they are targeting having the platforms ready for vertical construction of the approved buildings by the end of next year. And they currently expect the buildings will then be constructed over the next 4 to 5 years. Essentially, I want to take this opportunity to provide assurance to you all that Haworth and its partners remain fully committed to delivering the Chatterley Valley project, along with the jobs and wider benefits that this will provide to local residents and businesses. The approval of the application in front of you is another important step to these benefits being realised. I'm happy to take on board any comments or indeed queries at this time. Thank you.
The Stocks, unfortunately, we won't be able to have a question and answer session. That's your contribution for the evening now, if that's okay.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll now open it up to councillors, because we haven't got any other further speakers on this item. So over to you. Do we have any speakers wishing to speak on the application? Okay, in that case, Councillor Fear.
I wasn't going to speak and make comments on the application, Mr. Chairman. I was simply going to say that I wish to move the proposals as printed.
Thank you, Councillor Fear. Sorry. Can you use your mic, please? I can't hear you.
Again. Seconded, Mr.
Seconded by Councillor Williams. Thank you, Councillor Williams. Do we have any other proposals? No. In that case, I'll take that item proposed by Councillor Fear, seconded by Councillor Williams. Can I see a show of hands in support of the application, please? That's unanimously approved as written. Thank you, councillors. Next item on the agenda tonight is an old favourite. 5 Boggs Cottages, Keele. Do we have any other information to that that's been written already? No further updates. Councillors will have the opportunity to have read this, part of their pack. Are we content to see this remain on the agenda, councillors? I can see a nodding of heads. I agree also. Thank you. Now, unfortunately, that isn't the end of the items. We've got an urgent item of business, and these are in the form of tree preservation orders. The following items are considered urgent due to the potential for the trees being felled before the next meeting of the Planning Committee. I spoke to the officer today, and she wanted to make sure that that these were included on tonight's meeting. So I've accepted this as part of the urgent business. So this forms item 8 on the agenda, tree preservation order for Woodlands View, Tower Road, Ashley. Do we have any additional information on that? Have members had sight of the reports? Okay, in that case, I'm happy to propose the first one. Do I see a seconder? Councillor Bryan, thank you. Do we see any opposition or any comments to the contrary? Okay, can I see a show of hands, please, in support of the application? And that item is moved unanimously. And brings us on to the second item of the tree preservation orders, item 9, land at the bungalow, Lycett Lane. Lycett. Do we have any additional information on this one? Okay. Councillors, would you like to speak on this item? Do I see a proposed and acceptance of this? Councillor Williams misses. Do I see a seconder? You've got a question. I'll take that late question.
Is there a spate of tree felling going on or something? Because
I believe that these 2 trees represent a risk.
second as well.
Thank you to Councillor Jones. Okay, we've had that proposed by Councillor Williams and seconded by Councillor Jones. Can I see a show of hands, please, in favour of this? And that item is also unanimous and is moved. So, ladies and gentlemen, a rarity, as you probably know. This is to be the end of the evening. I'll draw the meeting to a conclusion and thank you for your time and diligence this evening. Have a safe journey home. Thank you.